Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. Cybercrime continues to be a major threat in Australia, with data stolen every 6 minutes. The Australian Signals Directorate has released its annual report showing a 23% jump in reports of cybercrime over the past year. Defence Minister Richard Marles says we can all do our part though.
The government's investing a lot in increasing our cyber capability, and we need to make sure that across the community people are doing the basics in terms of updating their software and making sure that they never click on an untrusted link.
To the Middle East, and torrential rain is worsening the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, with thousands now living in tents. It comes amid claims a mass grave has been dug at the Al-Shifa hospital, which has run out of fuel and basic supplies. Medical Aid for Palestinians Chief Executive Melanie Ward says people are needlessly dying.
The situation in Shifa Hospital is beyond horrific. These are things that could change today. If Israel would just allow fuel in via the United Nations to be couriered to the hospital.
There's been a jump in complaints about airlines, with about half of all domestic flights in 2022 arriving late. Figures from the Airline Customer Advocate show there was a 100% increase in complaints last year compared to the year before. Only 43% of complaints lodged last year were resolved. Queenslanders are being urged to wear masks in public settings thanks to another COVID wave. Hospitalisations have tripled since the 8th wave began last month. To the UK, and a man has been arrested on suspicion of manslaughter over the death of ice hockey player Adam Johnson. Johnson was sliced on the neck during a match and died shortly after. And after captivating the nation with their World Cup performance, Matildas has been named Australia's Word of the Year. More than 11 million people tuned in for the Tillies semi-final against England. Sport and entertainment is up next. Aussie selectors have a tough decision on their hands ahead of Australia's semi-final against South Africa at the One Day World Cup. Glenn Maxwell is set to return, with Manus Labuschagne or Marcus Stoinis to make way. In tennis, Novak Djokovic will clash with Jannik Sinner at the ATP Finals in Italy, and the full AFL fixture for 2024 will be released tomorrow. The league says there'll be 14 Thursday games, up from 11 this year. In entertainment news, Matt LeBlanc has posted a tribute to his late Friends co-star Matthew Perry. He says the times they had together are among the favourite times of his life, saying it was an honour to share the stage. Perry drowned at his LA home late last month. And it seems Tommy Lee isn't too impressed with the cost of cigarettes in Australia. The Motley Crue drummer has taken to his socials to vent after being charged over $250 for 4 packets of smokes in Melbourne. Australia has some of the highest tobacco taxes in the world in a bid to stamp out the habit here. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.